Hey my lovelies, my name is Jane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, I'd really much appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video, I thought we'd play with some Flower Beauty makeup. I already had quite a bit that I tried out, I think it was last year. And I've picked up a few more bits since then. So I thought, you know what, I've not quite got enough for a full face, but you know, I've got quite a few items. And I do think that it's one of those brands that's underappreciated and you don't sort of see a lot of it around in the UK. That's mostly because it's only available at Superdrug. Not all the stores sell it, but some of the bigger stores do. I know my local store does, but I get all mine on Superdrug online, and at the moment it's 3 for 2. So if you like anything in this video, I would go and grab it quick. So first we're going to go in with the Light Illusion foundation, which is this one here. This one is nearly empty. I bought a new one recently in a different colour because this is kind of my summer shade and this is my winter shade. And I thought, well, you know, we're verging on the winter, I'm going to lose my tan. So rather than buying a summer shade that won't get used now till next year, I thought I would just pick up my winter shade and hopefully I've got enough foundation left in here for this video. So I've been holding off using it, knowing I wanted to use it for a video. So don't know whether I'm going to have to tip it out or it's going to pump out or what it's going to do. So let's see. But this is absolutely gorgeous. This one is in the shade Ivory and it's luminous, which is awesome. It's very lightweight. I'd say it's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, as you can see, nothing's coming, hardly anything's coming out. So we're going to take the top off and use it that way. Okay, got a blob on there now, so let's go in. What I like about this one, it really is very skin-like, but it's so pretty on the skin. I remember the first time I wore it to work, one of my colleagues said to me, "You look different today." And I said, "What do you mean I look different today?" She said, "I don't know, there's something about you that looks different." And the only thing I'd used that was different was this foundation. And she liked the look of it that much. You know who you are, Poppy. She went and bought one, but I absolutely love this. As you can probably see, it's more of a light to medium coverage. That's what I like about it. It's not overly heavy, but it does still cover well, which is awesome. I have gone back to using my big mirror because I just don't get on with using my little mirror when I'm doing videos. So I'm like, today, just trying to keep it so it's not blocking the camera at all. So hopefully I will be successful at this today and I can start using it on a regular basis. Yeah, so that's all the foundation on. Can you see that glow? But it's not over glowy, it's just this really beautiful, like I say, sort of light to medium coverage, beautiful glow, and I just absolutely love it. Like I said, I'm nearly out of that bottle. I've purchased another one. And I'm one of these people that I don't often over purchase the same foundation. So for me to purchase that, it's good. Trust me, while they're on 3 for 2, go grab some. You will not regret it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done my brows off camera because I didn't pick up any brow products from Flower Beauty. So I thought, well, I'll just chuck some on and we'll move on. I did pick up an eyeshadow palette, which is this one here. I'm sorry, you can see my lights on that one. This one's in Suns Blazing and I've literally just unwrapped it. I've had it a couple of weeks, but I've only just unwrapped it. So on the inside, we've got these gorgeous colours. I'm going to insert some arm swatches and we've got a nice little brush here as well. And this one retailed for $15.99. So that said, I haven't swatched it yet. I haven't done anything. So I think, you know, we're not going to use the brush that it comes with because I like to give everything a fair chance. And by using my own brushes, I know then that I can. So like I said, I put on kind of this colour top today because I'm thinking there's some yellows in there and some oranges and some golds. And I'm thinking that might be quite nice to do today. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with this end shade here, which is like a peachy tone. And we're going to pop that one into our crease and up our lid. So I'm going to use my normal fluffy brush. Don't know whether you can see there. Let's have a look. But there's quite a lot of kickback on that one. But that's okay. That doesn't really bother me that much. So we're going to tap that one off. And I have put foundation on my eyes. Let's just tap that out. You know me, I'm very lazy. I can't be bothered with eyeshadow primer as well. I should really. I've used it before and I know how good they are. So let's chuck that one in the crease and see what we get. Go. I say you can see that one there. I'm going to build that one up just a little bit. Take some more of that, tap it off, chuck a bit more on. And so I didn't set my eyelid, so I wanted the colour to be a little bit more vibrant, but it's not as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. But that's okay. That is okay. That's not the end of the world. Just going to chuck a little bit more on just to see if we can build it up just a little bit more. And so it is a lovely colour, so it'd be nice for sort of toned down looks. Okay, so that's what we got going on. So as you can see from that eye to that eye, you can see that there is sort of quite a lot of colour there, but we can, like I said, work around that. I'm not sure whether what I had planned is going to work now, because that wasn't quite as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to go in next with the yellow. So maybe I should have gone in with that one first, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere. If it looks rubbish, it's no big deal. So I'm just going to tap into that one. See that one on the brush? It's got a lot of colour payoff. So I'm going to tap that one off. And then on my trusty face cloth, I'm just going to dab it because I don't want that now to be overpowering on that peachy colour. So we're going to dab that one off just so there's a little bit on there. And I'm going to very, very lightly tickle that onto the top, because now I don't want it too bright and in my face. And like I said, I haven't had a play around with this one, so you know, I didn't know how it was going to work. It didn't quite work as I expected with that first colour, because when I did do a quick swatch of it to see that the colours went together, which they do, but on the swatches it did come out a lot brighter. But like I said, you know, I would have inserted swatches anyway, so but that's not so bad. I'm going to say that looks all right. I'm not mad at it. So we're going to take my little brush, wherever it is, a little fluffy one. We're going to go back in with that peachy colour. I will deepen it up with another colour. And we're just going to kind of run that one in the crease and just bring it up. See if I can just build it slightly. Okay, so that's a little better. But like I said, let's have a look at these two colours, all the kickback on it. But that's okay. So I think I might go in with this deeper colour here, just deepen up the outer corner just a smidging. I'm going to take a tiny bit and again tap it off because it's so dusty, and go in on the corner bit, and that should help just tie it all together. Yes, that pulls that together quite nicely. Let's bring you in just a little closer, but that does pull it together nicely. But like I said, I don't want to go too dark on that colour now, because we have got like this nice sort of beautiful toned down look going on. I didn't want to kind of put that one in your face and just ruin it all. So I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just blend those two colours at the top together. Just blend them out a bit just to marry them up. There you go. I don't want to do over blending because I think on this one you're going to lose the colour. And now I can take my little flat shader brush that I use for my shimmers, and I think I'm just going to go in with that little peachy shade just here. I think that'll be a good one that will tie it in nice. I was going to originally use the gold, but I don't think that's going to work quite as well, so I'm just going to try that peachy shade. Mind you, they have got a nice little glitter one there. Again, it picks up a lot, but again there is a lot of kickback also, so I'm going to knock that one off. Oh, that's gone on nice. Oh, I like that. That's gone on really nice. I think there was 3 different palette shades, and this is just the one I picked. So you have got a choice of, I'm sure it was 3 different ones. And with this shader brush, I'm just going to go and pick up the colour that I used on the outer corner. Just see if I can just deepen that up just a smidge. Doesn't need a lot, but I think, you know, I seem to have lost some of the definition there. So I'm just going to chuck that on the edge, just to kind of bring it out a bit more. That looks quite nice actually. For a toned down look, that is not bad. So I'm going to go off camera do the other eye and I'll be right back. So we got both eyes done. Like I say, I do actually like that. You know, even though it's a bit more subtle than I expected, I really do like that. So next on to concealer. I've got 2 different shades of concealer because I liked it so much that I've got like my summer one and my winter one. So this one's in the shade Fair and this one is in the shade Light. So we're going to use the shade Light today. As I say, the other one's a little bit too pale at the moment. But so we're just going to chuck some the inner and outer corners. Bit on my chin. Just a smidge in the middle. Get my trusty beauty blender. Like I say, I love this one with this flat edge. It's so easy for under the eyes. And we're just going to blend that one out. Tidy up the outside of the eyeshadow. And that's concealer done. I do have trouble with it sometimes. Like I say, I can really see it today. Again, I had this trouble the other day. Some days it works perfectly. Other days it seems to do this. I don't know what's going on with it. I use exactly the same sort of under eye stuff. Nothing ever changes sort of there. So I don't know what's going on, but I do find when I powder it, it does kind of blend it. So we're not going to worry too much about that. But if you've got really dry under eyes, I really wouldn't recommend it because I've got dry under eyes and it does play me up. Like I said, I think it does need something. Like I said, even though I use like an, it's a face oil with hyaluronic acid. I put a little bit of that into my eyes, plus an eye cream, but it will still play me up. And today is that day. But when it's working right, it works like a dream. The price of those concealers are £9.99 each. I did forget to say that. So before we go on to the next one, is a case of, oh, mustn't forget to give you a price on that one. Next is a favourite of mine. I had it in my collection for quite a while. I wasn't keen, you know, and then I kind of gave it a really good go. And now it is one of my all-time favourites, which is the Flower Beauty Beauty Bomb Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Cinnamon. This, I do love this. Now I've learned how to do cream products. I think that was the thing. When I first done it, I didn't know how to use cream products, and now I do. But this, I absolutely love this. You know, the colour is awesome. But what I tend to do with mine is I'll put a bit on the back of my hand, just like that. Then I'll just get a normal everyday blusher brush. I don't use anything special, just a normal blusher brush. And then I will literally tap it out on the back of my hand. And as you can see, that shears it right down. And I get my mirror. And then just tap it on. I do love this. Look at that colour there, isn't that gorgeous? Do the same on the other side. You can hear that banging. I have no idea what it is. It's not me. So sorry about that. Just going to take my beauty blender and just kind of tap over that. Just to blend it in a little bit more. And that gives a lovely sheer wash of colour. Enough to be noticeable. But I do think that is lovely. Just going to blot a bit on my nose just to blend it all through. And again, with the beauty blender. But that, I really do like that. Let's say now I've learned how to use it. I really like it. It's definitely one of my favourites. And this one retails for £8.99. And like I say, I've used it so much and it's still pretty much full. So I've just slightly set my face. I've used the Jeffree Star Luminous Setting Powder in the shade Fair. Didn't want to lose all that luminosity from that lovely foundation. So it's a case of, okay, we don't want to mattify it down or anything like that. So I thought today's a good day to use that one. Okay, next on to bronzer. This one is the Heatwave Luminous Bronzer. Let's open that one up. Let's say, don't know whether you can see that. Oh yeah, you can see that that's sort of, you know, really very glowy. To be honest, I don't know whether you can see a swatch of that. It's quite a pale one. And I just don't use it that often. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's a case of I haven't used it in so long, I don't know why I don't use it. So today will be a good test to see why I don't use it. I get a feeling it might be the colour. I think it might be a bit warm for me. Okay. Now I hate doing my blusher first, then my bronzer. But obviously I've used a cream blush, so I've had to go in with my bronzer afterwards. So this could be interesting. So let's just stipple a bit of that one on there. So tap back into that one. That looks all right. So I don't know why I'm not using it. Maybe I've just got others I prefer more. Maybe just as simple as that. See where I didn't powder enough there, it has stuck, but that's not the product's fault, that's mine. I didn't powder enough, so we can chuck some of that under there. But yeah, we're not going to hold that against it. But looking at it, that does look all right, apart from the bit I messed up or I didn't powder enough. I think I've gone a bit heavy-handed, and now I'm looking kind of in the mirror. I do think it's the colour, because now it's sort of, I don't know whether you can see, now it's sort of settled on my face. It just looks a bit too orange for my liking. So it is looking quite orange, and I think that's what I don't like about it. But we can tone all that down at the end, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But this bronzer is $9.99, but at least I know now why I don't wear it. So I think I need to start thinking about decluttering it and give it somebody else that might just give it some love. Okay, so next on to highlighter. I have got a highlighter palette, and it's this one here, and this is called the Shimmer and Strobe highlighting palette. As you can see, I've already kicked the brush out. You know, it's a case of one of those sort of little brushes that nobody likes. So let's do some swatches of that one. It's got 3 beautiful shades in. Look at those, they're absolutely stunning. Downside of it, it's very dusty, but as you can see by those swatches, it is absolutely beautiful. So what are we going to go in with today? I think we might go in with the gold one. Why not? So I'm going to tap a bit of that one on there, and as you can see, there's a lot of product comes on that. Absolutely loads of it. So we're just going to tap that one out. Like I say, these are beautiful highlighters. Again, I don't do them justice. I don't pick them up often enough, but they are absolutely stunning. I really need to sort of start picking them up a bit more. You know, I have keep considering decluttering them, and again giving them to somebody that will give them some love. You know, I've got quite a few things that need decluttering, and I keep thinking, shall I do a declutter video? You know, I think it'll be in several parts because I've got quite a lot I don't use. So, but as you can see, that gives the most gorgeous, gorgeous glow. Like I say, ignore the bronzer, that's my fault. Didn't set it enough. So it has kind of sort of stuck in places, but from what I remember, it doesn't normally do that. Okay, so I've just finished up some of the eyes, you know, put a bit of mascara on, things like that. So next on to eyeliner. I love their eyeliners. They are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I've got it in the shade brown, which is my favourite one. I like it that much. I bought 2. I've already been through 2 of these. So it's a case of, well, if I'm ordering them, I might as well order 2 because I know how much I love them. Do just want to say though, I did pick up a purple one, ages ago. Don't like it at all. Not at all. It seems to, let's see if I can do a swatch of it. On my eyes, it just seems to skip and go patchy. But on that swatch, it's perfect. What I might do is put one on one eye and one on the other. And let's see if it makes me out to be a liar. But every time I've used it, it's kind of skipped and it isn't even and anything like that. So, you know, but I know I absolutely love the brown one. So I'm just going to chuck that one on the top of my waterline just to kind of blend it all in with my lashes a bit. Do it my usual way that nobody likes. I'm literally going to chuck it in and draw across. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring you in a bit closer, and I'm going to put the brown one in my waterline, and then I'm going to put the purple one in my waterline, and we'll see if the purple one does what it normally does to me, which is what I don't like. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter what colour my waterline is, to be fair. So this one, like I say, is always nice and easy and smooth and does exactly what I want it to do. Hence, I've already been through 2 of these. When I ordered them, I didn't actually mean to order 2. But then when I checked on my order, I noticed I had, and I wasn't mad about it because it's a case of, well, that was probably a good thing. But as you can see, that one goes on really easy. It covers really well. it does exactly what a really good eyeliner should do. And these ones are only where's my price list? £6.99. I do have a price list in front of me. I'm not gonna lie, I got my cheat sheet. Okay, now let's see if we can get it to work this time or not. Let's see if I can get in close. I don't know whether you can see, because it's really difficult to tell, but it's just not as smooth as the other one, you know, and it's a lovely colour. I love purple, and I thought it'd go really well, you know, with some of my eye makeup looks, but just not that happy with it at all. And again, I really need to declutter it. I'm really bad though at parting with makeup. That's part of the other problem. So last but not least, I've not even opened this one, and this is the Mix and Matte Lip Duo. So I thought this one looked quite different, you know, something completely different within my collection. So let's see if we can actually open it. Okay, so this is what we've come out with. Let's have a look. I'm assuming, oh, it's a proper lipstick. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. So we've got a proper lipstick on the end there. What shade is this one in? This is in the shade Honey Nude. So let's give that one a swatch. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That is definitely a me colour. And I'm assuming the other end then must be the gloss that goes with it. Ooh, look. Oh, we're going to like that, I think. Okay, so let's get the lipstick on. It's quite a lot in that as well. So it's, you know, it's not like it's a smaller lipstick, you know, with being double-ended. And this one only costs £9.99. So for £9.99, you get 2 products. You know, you can use just one on its own, use them both together. So I think that's really good value. So let's chuck some on, see what the colour's like. That is nice. That is, it's getting a bit closer. That is really nice. Okay, let's pop some of the other one over the top. Oh, that's got a nice sheen to it. That is really pretty. Oh, that was a good little find. Like I said, I've not tried any of the lipsticks before. I've not tried any of the eyeshadow palettes before. I'm liking that. That is absolutely gorgeous. So I think that is everything. So not bad at all. Like I said, we got nearly a full face. You know, we're missing a few items, but like I said, I'm quite pleased with how the looks turned out. Like I said, that eyeshadow has actually turned out really well. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. That lipstick, wow, that is awesome. Like I said, you know, but this is my fault because I didn't set that enough. So we won't worry about that. But I do think it's the colour I don't like. It's a bit too warm toned for my skin. But like I said, it's not bad products. It's the colour that I don't like. As you know, love that blusher. Absolutely love it. The eyeliner, all-time favourite. Like I said, I've already been through 2. Got another couple now. Really happy about that. Highlighter is absolutely stunning. It is. I just don't do it justice. And I really don't, you know. And I use it once in a blue moon. I've got a lot now that they just sit there. I've got too much makeup. Not going to lie. I've got too much. So, you know, you end up with your old favourites, and it's like I've been trying some new products lately and absolutely loving them, which I might see if I can do a video on at some point. You know, it's going to take a little bit of while to pull that one together, but you know, it's something I've been toying with, so you never know, I might just get around to doing it. But overall, Flower Beauty products, like I say, the foundation is one of my all-time favourites, absolutely all-time favourites. The concealer's really good. It just doesn't seem to work every time, and I don't know why. I really don't. I don't use anything different, and it just doesn't seem to work every time, and it drives me insane. But when I have a good day with it, it's a really good day with it. But it's just one of those things, you know. I sort of deal with it, move on kind of thing, you know. Now I've set it and that. So like I said, you don't really notice it as much as before I'd set it. It just seems to sit on my skin rather than blend in my skin. But now I've set it, it's, to me, it doesn't look quite so harsh as it did. So that's really good, you know. So yeah, really happy with the look that I've come out with today. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it as always. Love each and every one of you, and hopefully I will see you on the next one.